Hello there, artists! My name is Ocean Streeter, and I'm an encaustic artist based in Toronto, Ontario. I've been practicing encaustic for about 10 years now, and I've gotten to know the fusing tools well. Today, we're going to be talking about 4 of the most commonly used encaustic fusing tools. We're going to start off with the heat gun. This is actually what I learned on as a child. I wasn't allowed to use the blowtorch for a good reason, and I had to just do with this. It's very practical. It will manage your transfer wonderfully. So especially if you're interested in photography and encaustic, I would say this is all you need fusing wise, and you're good to go. Same if you're doing very technical painterly work. This is great because it doesn't overheat. I mean, that's up to you. If you're gonna overheat, you're gonna overheat. But you have a little bit of control and you can easily pull away. These cost about $35. You can find them actually in any art supply store. If you're crafty, you might even have one laying around the house. The heat gun is simple. All we do is plug it in and flip this switch. I like to hold my heat gun close to the end, about 2 inches from my canvas. You can either move it around your work in circular motions like this, or you can do more of an in and out motion. When fusing, you're only bothering to heat the wax until it glosses over, and any longer you might risk losing the control of the wax. I find that the heat gun is the best way of fusing an image transfer. If you're interested in getting a little more crazy with it, then maybe you want an open flame. And if you don't want that, you're completely sane. There's a simple ignition and twist to release the propane. You have to keep your flame small and make sure your space is clear. So this costs about $35, and then the tanks are normally about $15. But the tanks last quite a while. I get both of those from places like Home Depot or Canadian Tire. So to begin using the blowtorch, you just want to twist off this cap and make sure to put that somewhere you're going to remember, because you never want to have an open propane tank. Screw on your torch head and make sure that it is completely secure. Always remember to have a clear space on your table so that there's nothing flammable nearby while you have your open flame. Turn the dial counterclockwise until you hear the hiss, and then press your ignition. You'll likely want to adjust the size of your flame at first, and then float above the work and watch for the shine as it heats. Next up is the Iwatani torch. So this is actually butane fuel. The big difference with the Iwatani is you can have more control of your flame in the way that it can be very straight or very loose. So this extra nozzle will change if you have a very exact pointed flame. I would say this is what I would support most, but if you've got this, that's good, and you fit in with the other encaustic artists who seem to really like the Iwatani. This is about the same price, about $10 for this, and the torch head sold separately will be about $35. For the Iwatani, you will pop off the red cap, align the nub with the gap in the tank, and twist until it clicks into place. Turn the knob on the back of the torch head counterclockwise and press the ignition. To adjust the size of your flame, turn the back knob, and to change the intensity of the flame, there's a nozzle in the middle. So the final tool we're going to be talking about is the encaustic iron. This is the Encausticos brand, and you do unfortunately need your iron to be encaustic iron, because you can't just use your regular old laundry iron and hope for the best. The holes there are going to get you, so you need the completely smooth surface. I like to use it at medium low. It's really best for stencils and collage. I certainly use it every time I'm in the studio. I will say it's a little more pricey. It's about 70 to 100, but you know, if you look for it on sale or just at a better price point, then it's definitely worth it. And I will also say, don't drop them, because mine has a crack and they crack very easily, and I've broken many an iron. To set up the iron, you will pull down the hinge seen at the base of the iron. At the same time that you pull down the hinge, you slide the top of the handle into the notch on the iron, then release the hinge. Plug in your iron and turn the dial to low. To check that your iron is warm, place 2 to 3 paper towels down and see if it glides over them. I have been experimenting with using old t-shirts to cut back on waste in my art practice. If the iron drags, wait another few minutes. Once it glides across the towel, it is ready. Since this is the only fusing tool that picks up wax, be aware of how much you are taking off. Take it slow and take breaks. It won't always get as smooth as you want, and that is just the nature of this medium. But you can always go in with the heat gun once it has cooled and do some touching up. So those are all our fusing tools for today, and I hope that you learned a little more about encaustic and maybe you're interested in trying it out for yourself. Let me know if you do, and I hope that you enjoyed the video. Have a great day and keep making art. Bye!